In this video, we will provide a scenario on patch management within a protection plan where we will select Windows Server 2016 servers and select only to patch high and critical severity updates. Our severity ratings are based on the CVSS, or Common Vulnerability Scoring System, and the 3.x standard. This allows to rate Microsoft and non-Microsoft vulnerabilities in the same framework. It is suited as a standard measurement system for industries and companies for an accurate and consistent vulnerability severity score. In this case, the high and critical scores would be vulnerabilities rated between 7.0 up to 10.0 on a scale from 0 to 10. I should note that in preparing a protection plan for testing, apply machines in your test environment to a plan. Have the patch approval status to not defined. This is needed to validate patches and check if machines work properly after patch installation to test machines. If these are in your production environment like I created, then apply machines in the production environment and have the patch installation status to approved. Run a test patching plan and see the results. If no issues, these can be set to not defined, and if machines are not working properly, you can set to decline. In the settings, you can set the number of days for automatic approval for patches that were not defined to become approved. When a production patching plan gets launched, only those patches that are approved get installed on production machines. So let's see what I'm talking about here. I'm going to go to Plans and Protection, and then I'm going to create a plan. I'm going to give this a name such as 2016 Server High and Critical Production. I'm going to turn off all other options except for vulnerability scanning and patch management. I am going to choose all my Windows 2016 servers for adding devices. Under the patch management area, I'm going to deselect Windows third-party products. And then I'm going to go to Microsoft products. In here, we're going to select updates to specific products and then select the products. I'm going to select Windows Server 2016. Next, under Severity, I'm going to select High and Critical. And I'm going to make the status Approved. Since this is in my production, if you were in your test environment, you would have done a different way, as we discussed earlier. But since this is my production environment, I'm going to hit Approved Patches and hit Save. I can then go in and hit different scheduling options here, as well as start conditions, along with the option to reboot after an update. And I can create a delay in the amount of minutes. The maximum amount of time is 1,000 minutes. And I can choose not to reboot until the backup is finished. If you wanted to roll back to a previous state in case there was not a successful update, you can turn the pre-update backup on. However, you would also need to turn on the backup functionality here in the protection plan. I'm going to go ahead and hit Create. And there you have it. So now I have a protection plan for my Windows 2016 servers with high and critical patches only to be applied that are in an approved status. Thanks for watching.